Hi guys, I'm hoping you can all hear me. I don't know if it's working today. Man, it's T's. Oh. Yo, hey Ray, hey Kaldoff, hey Ratgeber, hey Skynight, hey Klogott, is that how I say your name? Welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry the last one got cancelled. It's been such a crazy couple weeks, like seriously guys. It's been mental. Like, yeah. So I'm glad you're all here for the fun grand arena, right? Alright guys. So in order to we're gonna do this a fun way. We're gonna do like I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. I think we just do one or two from here. Or maybe 3 people will win. And then we'll do those, and then we'll do another one, so you guys can keep on winning free reviews. I think that's the best way to do this. Why is this not working? Alright guys, so if you want to get a review, click the link in the chat and fill in all the details. You haven't slept since I cancelled the last one? Man, that's actually kind of crazy. You're gonna play Swago while I stream? Are you crazy? How could you do this? You go ahead and do that. I think that's pretty cool. You're gonna win this time? Are you, boss? Are you actually? Also guys, what's the audio like? I had to tweak it before the stream, so hopefully you can all hear me. Kaldoff, I remember I was gonna do yours before, so yeah, we can fit you in today. For sure. For sure, man. For sure. Audio seems fine. Good news. I am a fan of that. Alright, guys. I'm trying to get the pieces for Vader here. But they're not showing up, and it's stressing me out, guys. It's stressing me out. It's upsetting me. I just wanted to finish his relic today. I think we can do that later. Alright guys, so what are we looking at in terms of responses? Okay, 16. Guys, let's keep the responses coming in. I'll keep open for like 3 or 4 more minutes. If you want to win a review, now's the time. There's a link. I'll post it again in case you guys have just joined and you don't know how to scroll up in the chat. It's here. Fill this in and then you can get a chance at a review. Man, I've been trying the almond milk in tea again, which I know is kind of criminal. It smells so good, but it just, I don't know, man. I'm not really a fan. Rex, you're alive? Are you joking? I don't believe you, man. I think you may be dead, and you just don't wanna be honest. Like, it's okay, man. Ugh, so close. Oh, this isn't even what I want. Tea, no, Kaldoff, not today, man. Not today. Today we do not want that. You upset a lot of people when you rigged the last one. Can you get an autograph? Average for you, of course. Just come meet me at some car park, yeah? I'll definitely give you an autograph. Nothing else. You're here and trying me to stream for now. No, Rex, it's okay, man. Like, you just, you know, I'm busy, you're busy. If you have time, come to the stream. If you don't, it's okay. As long as you come like once a month, it's okay. You didn't rig it. The people, no. You was losing so badly, and then someone pointed out that you have a cat, and then all of a sudden, it was win. Yeah. It's that German cats. I don't know what it is, but people just seem to like it. Alright, guys. Let's see how we're looking. Still only 17. Alright, guys. Well, we can't wait forever, so we might just have to roll with this. Okay. You think your mug was the best, boss? Your mug was literally out in like 10 seconds. Roll it. Hey guys, you're German, you don't know what you mean. Ask Kaldoff. Yeah, it's true. Alright guys, we're not accepting responses now. Alright, let me work this out. 1 second, guys. Alright, spin the wheel. Okay, cool. And then I just need to get all of these. I need to make sure that there's no duplicates in here. Alright, count if you're in there twice. Someone put that ally code because I'm an idiot. We'll just have to leave that in there. Whoever's ally code that is, they just have a chance at winning. It was my fault anyway, guys. The boss, Kanji. Okay, I think that's everyone. I don't think I put anyone in twice. Alright guys, let's get rolling. Here's your chance for a free review. Glurmit, I saw on eBay a streamer that auctioned his... No, I'm definitely not gonna do that, man. No one wants to pay for that anyway. That's weird, man. Your cat won the mode contest is the best contest if that's best meme. Ah, was that you? Oh, hold on. Okay, well, I'll put you in there because I see that you just put there. So we'll add you in. Maybe you win. Who knows? Alright guys, let's roll with it. Jeff, I'll just add you manually. Like, guys, if I see you message Rock in 10 seconds, I'll add you manually. Otherwise, like, you're not in with a chance. You're in. I'm adding Bezos. Yeah, he's in. Alright, guys, we are actually gonna roll with it. Everyone who submitted is now in. Alright, so we're gonna do this 3 times, okay? So 3 of you are gonna be lucky winners today. No. Guys, I think we should re-roll. Guys, I think this was rigged. No. Oh, no. Guys, this was actually rigged. Re-roll? Rigged? No way, just go ahead, Nick, we can add you in. I'll add in a couple more of you. No way did boss actually win it. Alright guys, so I went to the window and there was like nothing there. I don't know how boss actually won that. That's kind of... If you ask me, it was rigged. But it's okay, we'll roll with it. We've got 2 more guys and then we'll do another cycle later. So if you don't win this time around, you can win later, okay? Alright, boss is number 1. Oh no. Guys, this... I don't really know what to say about this. Alright, let's roll it again. Who's the second review of today? Oh my, do you know what I was about to say? This would be the most rigged thing ever. It's been Skynight. Hey guys, 1 second. Let me go sort the dog out. One second here, guys. I have to go check. Alright, Skynight is the second. And we have 1 more, and then anyone else you can win one later on. We'll take it easy, guys. Who's this one gonna be? Oh, man. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright guys, well, let's just start rolling. Let's get in quick and clean. Alright guys, I need you all to send your this is rigged? What do you mean this is rigged? I don't know. I need you guys to send me your ally codes so we can start rolling. And once the 3 are done, we'll do it again. You guys can roll for another chance at success. Send it on Discord, it's easier. Boss, I can't see your ally code, no. And even if you sent it to me, I would ignore it. You're not allowed to win. You're not. If you had a review, then the channel would have to end. The channel would be shut down. Because check Discord general. I don't know if I ally code mug. Well. Yeah, why is Andrew telling us his ally code? What's bro doing? Alright, let's go have a look at this one. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5. We'll take a look at you straight off the bosses. Oh, alright, cool. Let me just add you into the thing so I remember. Why does everyone hate the boss? And we don't like bosses.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
519 122 465. Hey, I'm farming Jabbo and Professor, could you give me some tips to improve the farm?
Cool, thank you so much for the $5. Of course, give me like 5-10 minutes. We'll do boss and then we'll do your review straight after. Alright guys, let's take a look at the boss. Do you know, guys, I remember when I started the channel and boss was like, I'm sure we reviewed their account a long time ago. Yeah, I want to see the professor as well, man. And I remember when boss didn't have exec, didn't have SOKR, but like it kind of feels like they've just copied Nick's account. What do you guys think? Like, if I was to bring up Nick's account, you guys would be like, boss is actually like plagiarism at its finest, right? that is boss, yeah. No, I'm only joking around, guys. Boss is chill. At least I hope so. He was guided correctly, and you're not 4 mil, so okay. Okay, let me look at this. I'm curious. So you have a CLS team. I'm assuming today you must have done challenge tier 2 or 3. He copied you because you coach him. Fair enough. If that's what he wants. You force him to bloat his credit pool. Man's just gotta work more hours for his credits, right? One put almost. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let's take a look at this a different way today. Relicate Kylo, I'm a fan of. What's the speed? 560. Why? That's a good mod, but I'm just curious. Why have you got... I know some people go health because you want Kylo to live, but I don't know. For me, it's always offense. For me. I'm more... No, 560 is fine. Don't worry about that. In your level, you do not need... Like, okay, guys, if you're not in Carbonite... Carbonite? Yeah, if you're not in Kyber, you do not need a fast Kylo. I used to rock a slower Kylo with really high offense. He used to do me, like, God stuff. Alright, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So, guys... In Kyber, here you go. We're not looking at any of this because I don't really care. But we're looking at this. So in Kyber, the average speed is 549. That's the average for Kyber. And boss, what league are you in? You're in what? Rhodium? Or Bronzium? Chromium. Okay, you're the one that I didn't say. Sweet. Okay, so if you're looking at Chromium, the average speed is 531. Like, obviously it's better to have faster, but to say that your Kylo's slow is not true. Because it's not 590, it's not 580. But you don't need that. You don't need that. So this is perfectly fine. If it's working out for you with the health set here or the health cross, I would keep it. If not, I would switch this to offense. Because whilst Kylo does benefit a little bit from health for staying alive, The offense will make him ramp so much quicker. I mean, you're basically missing out on like a big chunk. You'd be at what, like 10.5? If you had him with the offense here. Everything else is kind of, I mean, maybe I'd switch. I mean, I don't know, the potency's nice for landing buff immunity. But I'll be looking for mods with like high offense secondaries. If you're like really particular about how you're modding him. This is a nice one. Offense. This is nice. Health. Yeah, this is okay. But maybe I'd switch to cross. But other than that, Kylo's looking pretty good. Oh man. So here's the thing, you gotta remember Kylo's basically always gonna be critting. So crit damage makes a lot of sense. But and guys, if you're watching, you know the exact numbers, correct me if I'm wrong. But last time I checked, I'm pretty sure that with relics, especially higher relics, the offense scales better than the crit damage. But I'm not gonna sit here and do the calculation. But last time I like dived into it when I was remodding my account, if you have high offense, it scales better than crit damage. The other thing is, you got to remember, is there's a lot of crons, like data crons as of late, that have like crit avoidance. There's a lot of teams that have crit immunity. So I don't know. That's a good question. Just changed it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's me being very nitpicky, but I really do like this. I like Kylo being there. Then you got Piet done, you got Boba done. What's the mod like on Piet? That's fast. That's good. That's good. I like it. I would just put this on Kylo. Like, Kylo Ram's crit chance, he doesn't really care about crit avoid. I mean, that's true, but there's still crit immunity. I don't know. There's still ways. Maybe I'm wrong about the crit avoidance. Although if you have it like super high, I mean, it's still gonna impact a little bit. But like, especially with like crit immunity and all of that, I don't know. Personally, I would go offense, speed, health, offense. Like, that's just what I would do. But maybe I'm wrong, and it's okay. What else do we have? What's your Savage like? Buddy, please. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Well, slow down with JKL, and what is this? You have Ghetto Savage, good. But then you have like no mods on him, and like, why have you got potency? You really want to be landing that offense down, right? No, I don't know. I'll change this. Savage needs attention, especially going into Grand Arena. Poggle, what are we looking at here? Speed, potency. Pretty standard. I don't know, the account's pretty good. I'm just thinking where we could go from this. What about Wampa? Okay, I'm gonna be real, 6-dot mods really help you. Also, like, you don't need speed. Change it to like health or something. Alright, so you've got health, speed, protection, you need to change that. Okay, so you need a little bit of tweaking for mods. You're going JML Jabba. In JML Jabba's not bad. Also, like, Leia's currently in the drops, or whatever it's called. Galactic Chase. So you should be able to get working on her now. Someone like Boss shouldn't be thinking about Levy for like over a year. They don't have Malgus, and they won't have Malgus' ship, so there's literally no point. Also, like, I don't know, man, I wouldn't even... Like, a year ago, I would be telling people as soon as Malgus is available, which he has been for a while now, to go for him. But outside of getting Levy, I honestly think Malgus is kind of falling off hard, man. I'm sure a lot of you saw Arnold's video on it the other day. And I agree pretty wholeheartedly that Malgus, in the next, like, give it another 6-7 months, Malgus is just not gonna have that much utility. It sounds crazy because he's not a bad character, but he's fallen off so hard. Like, it's not good. Everything else is looking pretty good. Well, it's not even just Jedi Knight Cow. There's too many things beating Malgus at the moment. I mean, look, in 3v3, last 3v3, I faced Malgus 5 times, and 4 times I max banded him with Young Han. Like, that's not even... At this point, it's not even funny. Granted, they weren't good lineups, but it's still one. Yeah, I've read that if you've got tickets going on, that it's quicker. I've read about that. I mean, Jabba will be good. Jedi Knight Luke will be good. I think you just need to tweak the mods a little bit. That's kind of all I would say. Omicron choices is pretty good. If you're gonna go for JKL, you want to farm Sana. I tell everyone to do it because it's worth it. It's another team. And you need to get to 4 mil. And make sure that this conquest, if you haven't already, get the max, not max creep, but beat the final boss. Because if you don't, you're going to be on normal mode for another month, and you don't want that to happen. Alright guys, thank you so much for the review there, boss. Hopefully it's somewhat useful. Okay, we've now got the one that was paid, so let's go do this one. Man, thank you so much, RatGamer. I'll have a look in a second. Don't worry. Once I've done this one, I'll have a look. Thank you again, man. Alright. Okay. So we're going to be doing this account here. And this is the code we are...
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Hi Glurmit, if you've time, just have a short look at my account. Only one answer is needed, no deep analyses. I only need to know which way to go. PM, angelic face.
I'll have a look in a second. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so this is the... Okay, cool. Ferozo? I think that's the one. Let's go have a look. So you said... also, RatGamer, I'm assuming you mean it's the message you sent me on Discord, because I will definitely have a look as soon as I finish this one up. So you said... What did you say? I've got it here. I can't scroll up. It's bugging out. Okay, I have to go from here. That's fine. Okay. You're farming Jabber and Profanity. Could you give me some tips on what else to farm? 5.8 million. You have Relic 8 Darth Revan, Relic 7 Malik, which makes me think that you're going for Leviathan at some point. I know you said you're not. Man, you was definitely going down the Leviathan route. That's, like, come on, you can't tell me otherwise. You was going to go Leviathan, and my guess is you, yeah, you don't have... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe you wasn't. Hold on. You don't have Malgus' ship. You also don't have Malgus. Okay. I'm assuming you're prepping so that you eventually go for Malgus. Yeah, she's also accelerated. Yeah, that's very true. So even if you do get the shards, it's even quicker than normal. It's not like the single drops that we've had recently. Okay. 5.8 million. Lots and lots of relics. What's this? Hera and Ezra? Why have you done Ezra? What does your Savage look like? Oh, you've gone... Okay. I like this. Why R8 JKR? I didn't see JKR as R8. No, JKR is R7. Darth Revan's R8. Okay. So, yeah, I'm assuming they must be preparing Leviathan. Or maybe platoons? I don't even know if Darth Revan's even a platoon, though. They must have been preparing. Okay, so let's start by looking at speeds. GBA 267. What's the speed on Darth Revan? Okay. We need to be working on mods, like ASAP. We need to, yeah. Okay. Don't panic. Glurmit, yes, Skynight and boss, and then you one. Yeah, we need to be working on mods. Minimum 3 a day. Minimum 3 a day for refreshes. Because this is now the funny thing is, it's like this isn't terrible. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure actually. We're doing 3, and then afterwards we'll do another 3. That way we will never get to the point where we don't struggle too much. You suffer a lot from this? Well, okay, hold on, look. If you're in my Discord server, drop me a message and I can help you out with the modding. Because modding is difficult, I understand. But we can fix it. It's not the end of the world. You're only 5.8 million. In terms of okay. To kind of break it down, right? There are characters who require speed, and there's characters who can kind of get along without much and do perfectly fine. In terms of characters you have that require speed, Darth Revan, Rex, I would say Mara Jade. Other than that, Thrawn. I would put Thrawn in that list. Other than that, I think... Oh, and Hoda. But other than that, you can kind of get away with slower characters. So, for example, what is your Rex's speed? 261. And then in 5v5 Grand Arena, your Rex is going up by 1.2. So 313. Now, if you can get your Rex to even 280, which seems crazy, but I think it's possible, 336, and then you're probably going to be a point where you outspeed everything. It's not like you need god mods, it's all about just breaking it down and thinking to yourself, what do I need with the least investment to be able to cope? So what you're looking for in teams, and there's loads of videos out there for this. There's videos that I've made before that I'm going to keep on making eventually. There's videos that Zareth has made, Darth Klogott has done some stuff. Who else was it that I saw did one the other day? I can't think of who it was now. I know I watched one the other day. Was it Nooch? Was it someone else? I don't actually know. I watched someone the other day did a modding guide on a team. And what you'll learn is that in every team, there's, I don't know, 5 characters, right? And one of those characters is either going to boost the turn meter on your team, reduce the turn meter on their team, or it's going to do both. And those characters have to be fast. But then you can mod it, like if you're low on mods, like for example this account, you clearly don't have the best mods, which is fine. You can then tweak it so that, for example, in a Darth Revan team, you make Darth Revan as fast as you can. Everyone else, don't worry about. For now, don't worry about. Because the thing is, if Darth Revan is fast, he's going to fear the enemy team. That gives your team a chance to catch up. So it's not as important. On a General Skywalker team, if Rex is very fast, he gives you turn meter, so the rest of your team doesn't matter as much. I don't know. GS Soldiers, if you're talking about this, so he gives 15% is he gains 15% critical chance, and Geonosian Soldier gains 25% turn meter when scoring a crit. But also, you can benefit from others being fast as well. So, for example, a GBA is going to be summoning. There we go. It's going to summon Geobrute. So the thing is, in terms of turns, in terms of turns, that sounds really weird. Because they're sharing stats, Geobrute Alpha being fast means the Brute is going to be fast, so they're both going to benefit. Piet needs to be fast. I mean, I've got a video breaking it down anyway. If you guys want to go watch that, other people do as well. Now, in terms of Phoenix team, if you ever decide to do it, as another example, Captain Rex. If you have him, if he's very fast, the team just works. It just works amazing because he's giving you turn meter and he's preventing them from taking turns. You've added speed to the Geo's team due to Pogo Omicron. I mean, that's smart. And this is where I was going to go into the next point. You have Mara Jade. Now, Mara Jade's a funny one. She does need speed, but at the same time, you don't need to worry about being the 340, 350 speed. Don't even. I know that seems crazy. It's like 120 speed, but just think to yourself, it's not even a big problem. Thank you so much, random account. Hopefully, you can catch an extra. Thank you for tuning in today. Because you have the Omicron, you're automatically going to be taking that time. And then this is where I know we will get to the whole Jabba and profundity stuff in a second. But my next kind of suggestion, and it's something I've done on my account in the past, and I'm sure some of you have done. When you're in a position like this, where you're really struggling for mods, and I'm sure in Grand Arena you're losing because you can't outspeed, and you're going up against teams you should be beating, but you just can't take turns. Invest in teams that do not require the mods, because by investing in these characters, right, it means you have time to be building up the mods for the teams that do need them. An example. I saw you had Iden, right? So you have Iden. No, okay, that was the last scout. Lol. My bad. I was gonna. Sorry, I was thinking of Boss's account. I saw an Iden when I scrolled through there. It's not here. I was gonna say an example is Iden. Iden doesn't need good mods because she takes that bonus turn at the beginning. Mara Jade is an example for TW. Another example is Night Sisters. They're a team that don't need to be crazy fast because they gain so much passive turn meter. The Seer team is also a really good example because you don't need speed on it at all. So obviously I'm not saying drop everything, go do this. I'm just saying if you want to do a side project while you do mods, and maybe after you finish these GLs or whatever you're doing, don't be afraid to do one of these less mod intensive teams, because it's going to allow you to farm the mods you need for your current teams. Because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to be farming mods and you might get Darth Revan quick, but then you've just unlocked, I don't know, like someone else, like Treya goes to Relic, or someone else goes to Grief, goes to Relic, or something like that, right? And then you're like, oh, but I need them to be fast, I need this. It's just too much. So start easy, start simple, go through your roster, and really break down who needs the speed. And don't be afraid to ask people. You know, like I said, if you're in my Discord server, drop me a DM. I'm more than happy if you want to just message, and this goes for all of you, if you want to just drop me a message and say, hey Glurmit, does this character need to be fast? Does this character need to be fast? I will tell you, yes or no. And it's all relative to your account. Now, in terms of your actual question, now we're kind of going on a big tangent there. So you are farming Jabba, you are farming Profundity, which are both pretty decent farms. Okay, so just a word of warning. Leia is one of those characters that needs speed. So if you're going for Jabba, just be prepared that Leia needs speed. Okay, so the actual farm's coming along pretty well. Then you're also doing Profundity. Interesting. Profundity's coming along. That would be good. Once you get Profundity up and running, I think your account's going to be in a really, really good spot. So I wouldn't panic too much. honestly, I would say to keep on doing them slowly. Wait, hold on. Do you not have Xenith Luke? You don't. So, oh, you do. Oh, sorry, I'm blind. But I would recommend. Guys, I say it all the time because it's worth doing, right? If you have Xenith Luke, take the 1 or 2 week break. It's not long, and work on Sana, because Sana is going to benefit you. JKL is a rep for JMO. I know. I'm having a moment. Okay, I'm having a moment. Do you know how hot it is outside, man? But yeah. I was just having a moment. I forgot JML was even there. I'm gonna be honest. I was so concentrated on everything else. I forgot JML was there. But the point I was gonna make is Sana is a team that doesn't necessarily need the best mods, because Sana, I'll show you guys her kit. If you have her Zeta, where is it? I think it's just in the lead. So Rebel tanks, so Rebel Scoundrel tanks have 30% defense, max health, and max protection, and gain 15% turn meter whenever a non-tank Rebel or Sana is damaged. You have that constant turn meter gain. It's really nice. So that's something I would maybe consider. It is really hot. Like in the UK, we're in like a mini heat wave. I don't know what it's like in the US. Like, it's actually, that's why I started the stream earlier today, guys. It's currently 31 degrees Celsius, which in the UK, that is so hot. In Fahrenheit, that is 87. I know it's not as hot as some of you guys in the US, but for us over here, at like almost 7 PM in the evening, it's so hot. Like, I can barely concentrate. So I started the stream early so I can like relax when it cools down. But yeah, I like the account. I would just work on the mods. Same degrees on the dot. Fair enough. It is so hot, man. Like, it's not pleasant. Yeah, 20 is pretty hot for the UK, man. Yeah, we've 20 is okay though. I can live with that. But when it's in the 30s, man, it's too hot. Like, because I was gonna go to the gym today, and then I figured I do not want to go when it's this hot, because it's like all not open, but it's like got all like glass windows everywhere, so that the sun and the heat's gonna come in, and it'll be too much. So I'm gonna go in even. I'll go off this stream when it's a bit cooler. Otherwise, I'll probably pass out or something. Like, it's not good for me. Another example of a team that doesn't necessarily need speed, guys, is General Grievous. It benefits from speed, but also like it's not needed. Soft? We need soft. Who are you calling soft? But yeah, I like this account. I honestly, my advice to you is just focus on the mods. 3 refreshes a day, and then continue doing your Jabba farm. I mean, I don't know. It gets very hot in there, and like I said, it's not like it's completely open with windows everywhere, you know. But yeah, that's my recommendation anyway. Work on the Jabba farm, work on the profundity naturally, and while you're doing that, work on mods. I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but it'll benefit you in the long run. Because if you go and you unlock too much stuff, you're gonna come out of it the other side, and you're just gonna be struggling. Loads of characters are gonna be too slow. Alright, let's go take a look at Ratgeber's one. 1 second, guys. Right, so if I remember correctly, There was only one thing he was asking for here. You booked a date for it? Really? That's pretty cool. Okay. 41, 49, 0, 49. Okay. So, you asked me earlier today, do you go for... You're finishing Cat and Jidnet Cal, then you're not sure, so you go for JMK, Profundity, or Vader. Let's go have a look, shall we? So you're going to finish Cal. Cal's done. Sear's almost done. Marin's done. Where is Saw? Where is this guy? Alright, Saw's almost done. And then it's the Wookiee. Alright, so you are very close to finishing them. And you want to know between JMK, Profundity, or... JMK, Profundity, or Vader. I think it's between JMK or Profundity. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because you do have Cat. JMK Cat is just too important not to have. And I think it's going to be quicker than the others as well. Yeah, you're not very far away, are you? I would do JMK next. I would do JMK, and then after that it would probably be Profundity and then Lord Vader. That's what I would do. I think Lord Vader is really good. I think Lord Vader would help you, but I think JMK is gonna help you more right now. Because at the moment you have what, Jabba, JML, C. The other thing is I know we've had conversations about mods before, and I can tell you now JMK. Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay, you have good mods, but I thought that was a drop-off, right? Yeah, there's a little bit of one, but the mods are good. But JMK is also a team that isn't as dependent on amazing mods. I would do JMK. That's what I would do. I would do JMK, get him done. Then I'd do Profundity, and after Profundity, move on to Lord Vader. Okay. Let's go do the next one for the 3 ones, guys. Okay. Skynight, you're on the next one. I need your Yada code. And then we'll do yours. Alright, while I wait, I'm gonna go do some refreshes here. Yeah, I'm waiting for Sky. To actually send the ally code over, you know? Yeah, JMK. Did not send it, I don't have it, so send it again. Please, just send it to me. Alright, Pierre, are you gonna go to... Are you going to go... That's kind of sad, guys. Looks like we won't be having a 7-star yet today. You pinged me? Ah, cool. Thank you, boss. Appreciate it. So, there's no limit. It's just whatever. Like, there's no price. The free ones, so we're doing like spin the wheel. So I'll put a form out when we start the next one. Everyone fills it up, and then we just spin a wheel, and then you get a chance to win. It's random. It's fun. It's gambling with extra steps, right? They are going through to YouTube, but I didn't see the last one. No, that's not how it works, man. Alright, Skynight, let's go have a look. Yeah, boy. We are making insane progress today on the account. Okay, so Skynight. I should have Vader and Fifth Brother Relic next week if all goes well. Hey Beastman, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. 52. Alright guys, let's go have a look. Skynight, hit me with what you're farming. Oh, look at that. Literally 1 second later and it's here. So you're finishing your farms right now, gas, etc. Planning to figure out what the order of big farms between JML, Jabba, Profanity, and maybe Lord Vader. One of those needs to leave. I'm just kidding, guys. I hate on JML too much. I hate on JML too much, man. But yeah, I'll keep my... Yo, why is there JKL here, man? Interesting. Yo, it works, yeah. What was the guy doing? He's had him for months. I don't remember even having Jedi League. That tells you how much attention I paid to these rosters. And JMK's missing a Zeta on his basic, which is that's the ability block, right? That's what you're missing? I need to double check before my mind melts in terrible ways. The Zeta is if the target enemy's dark side inflicts ability block for 1 turn. Yeah. I can understand why you haven't applied it, but I don't think it's I think in the end all the GLs should have all their Zetas, right? But you just do this the way you want to do it. Let me venture out and go see what else we have here. What is Kylo missing? Buddy, what are you doing? Why is Kylo? Do you not like basics? Because Kylo's is actually really good. Yeah, because Kylo's basically, yeah. What the Zeta's doing, if the enemy is stunned, you do damage a 3rd time, and that adds up because it gives you more ult charge. No, because you're missing out on the ult. Because Kylo will crit a 3rd time, and every crit is ultimate charge. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren gains 2% ultimate charge whenever a dark side ally deals physical damage or special damage to an enemy, increase to 5% on a crit. And you're currently dealing damage twice as 10%. You would be getting 15% ult charge if you had that Zeta. It makes huge difference. So yeah, I would do the basic. Yeah, but buddy, I'm not with you on this one. If I was you, I would go and Zeta up Kylo. Forget about the others. Just do Kylo's basic. How is your modding on him anyway? Oh my god, 555? Are you crazy? Yeah, his basic is good. Kylo's basic is one of the best status on him. Dopeman, there are some Zetas on quite a few GLs that are kind of like mid that you can get away without having, but obviously a GL you're gonna want all of them in the end. Well, Skynight, if you want, I can join you for that mastery mod. I'm all for it. I can do with an hour's of pain. Because it will take you a long time to remod. Because little things like you'd have to look at all of these and see, are they modded right? But no comment. No comment. I'm not gonna comment on this now. We're gonna go have a look at your fastest mods. Let's just do it this way. I love how okay, guys, this is one of those things. This is either amazing because Gideon is almost at the top of the roster. So either Gideon is just cracked out of his mind. The mods haven't changed. I can't remember what they are. I don't have like a photographic memory or whatever. But this is either the best mods ever, or Gideon's gonna be like 260 speed. It is. I'm curious. Okay, yeah, I think I remember now. Yeah, your Gideon's just crazy for the gear. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so that was insane. It's always one of those weird things when you see like, man, I don't even memorize my own roster, let alone like all of you guys. Sometimes I need to have my memory jogged. Hey, Mark, welcome to the stream. .222 speed on Rex. Rex needs to be as fast as anything. Like seriously, this guy really benefits from high speeds. Okay, I kind of remember now. I remember now. So you was... let me just reread what you said earlier, just so I don't misplay. Where did you put it in? Yeah, JMO, Jabber, Profundity, maybe Lord Vader. I mean, it makes more sense to go Jabber into Profundity, if I'm completely honest, because then you can see what Leia looks like, and either pivot towards Leia, or pivot towards GMO, and then you get the trio done. It's a little bit quicker. Starkiller's not done. I'm wondering... Dash is Omicroned? Okay. 7-star Dash and 7-star Talon. Yeah, but Talon still has uses in Traya team. So there's that. And Rebel Fighters. Kyle's almost 7-star. And who else is it? Who else was on the Starkiller team? It's Mara Jade. Empire. Okay, so it looks like maybe Starkiller is something we could do later on. 2-star Zoria Vomilo? Yeah, that's not bad though. Like I'm actually for that. Like I genuinely think that is a decent play if you have the Zeta spare. Because Zori's Omicron is going to be applying unresisted explosives. And even at low gear, explosives are health-based damage, so it's not like the low gear is going to make too much of a difference. At least farmer up, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think there's more important things to farm. But I think the fact that we have Zori Zated and Omicron means that all of a sudden an absolute trash team of Finn, I don't know, Vet Smuggler Han just for memes, Zori, Rose, and then that's actually a functioning team, believe it or not. Like, that's crazy. I would leave Zori as it is. Like, I agree at some point she should be farmed up. Hey Scramble Around, welcome to the stream. Gotta love that introduction. One day I'll work out introduction, like, images that will come up on the screen, and we'll have, like, first order TIE Pilot come up when you come. We'll work it out just for you. But yeah, I just think this is okay for now. I think there's more pressing matters. I would like to see Starkiller finished before Zori's finished, or something like that. That's the type that always comes up when you come. Okay, cool. Thank you. I really wanted to know that. Alright. I would say your choice of Omicrons is going on some low gear characters though. Like, maybe you need to be investing in them. Because, like, Zori's low gear, we just spoken about. You've then got Rex's low gear. And I saw someone else. Who was it? I'm blind. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. And oh wow, okay. Okay. This is, for Gear 12, this is not bad. I like this. No Relic Savage. No, he's not Relic yet, but he probably should be, right? Yeah. You're gonna be finishing Gas and Savage in Trio, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, well, Savage should go to Relic for most people, but he's fine at Gear 12 as well. Like, for a lot of purposes. I mean, in general, you're looking at the Treya team being pretty friendly to lower gears. Like, Gear 10, 11, 12 are actually pretty good for Treya, Savage, Nihilus, and friends. Like, it's not the worst thing you can ever do. But saying that, I would absolutely invest the time, if you do have it, to take them up. But obviously, it's a matter of prioritizing your goals in the game, right? Okay. For the purpose of time, we're going to go on to the next one. Also, Skynight, you are a mod, so you can just kind of message me as well. Okay, the next one, we have one more free one, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a new form. If you want to win a review, fill in this form. And you have a chance at winning a review. The form will be open until the next review is done. So it's going to be open for about 10 minutes. Alright. That code. Short answer. There we go. Send. It is a new form, guys, so you do need to fill it in if you filled in the last one. So go ahead and sign Skynight. Good luck with the shopping. So go ahead and fill in this form, guys, if you want to win a review. Remember, anyone who does, donate or become a member also gets one as well. But like, I would rather you guys win it than hey, it's up to you guys. So I would kind of encourage you to hold off and wait until you see if you actually win the review before you do it that way. Cool. Okay, let's go to the last one. So the last review for the free ones, I think it's Xenith. I think you are you are the one. And then we've got Cowdoff, but we'll do Cowdoff right at the end. Hello, Fortnite Pro, welcome to the stream. What is this game? This is Swiggo. Is this the new form from the... This is a new form that's exactly the same layout as the first one, but it just has no answers. But this is a new form. Someone... I don't want to roast review, thanks for asking though. But you're gonna get one now. Alright, Xenith, we need your allo code. So I can give you a review here. Can you play an iPad? You can play this on iPad, yeah. You can also play this on everything. Just, it's a good game. Alright guys, lately Swiggo has been putting out so many ads on Instagram, it's actually crazy. You know what, they need to set me up as like the ambassador, right? So I can make in Instagram ads. No, I'm joking, guys. That'll be terrible. That is like the biggest waste of money they could ever do. All right, Xenith, where is your other code? Because I can't see it anywhere. How many pillows do you have in your bed? I have 2, and I use one of them. What executor? What do you mean, what executor? What about the Excel list? No. The Excel list, we changed it a while ago because the list was getting too long.
I'll show you
like
the dark side.
thank you so much for the sub there. I can't see it, no. I can't see it. Maybe it's like in live chat or something. Let me see. Oh, I see it in live chat, but not in top chat. Okay, that's the problem. That was really weird. No, I've got it. So yeah, basically we was getting like between 50 to 100 roster review applications literally a stream. So now we're just doing it where it's just random. Like you can't win a review and then win one the next day. And it's only people who are watching at the time who get them. So I'm trying to make it as fair as possible whilst retaining my sanity. And I know it's annoying for some of you because, you know, you might have been waiting a while. But you have to understand that it just wasn't working in the end. As much as I really wanted it to, it was not good. 10304. You want Anakin? I mean, that's good. But guys, remember, I always say to you guys, if you want to send me a message on Discord, if you have a pressing question, don't expect a quick answer necessarily. But you can message me and I will try and reply to you at some point. Alright, 4 million. What division even? Chromium. I would love to see someone try to get into Kyber sub 5 mil. I saw an account the other day, I think it was 5.4 million, 1 GL. It was on Lucci's channel, yeah, it was on his Dad Talks. Right? And it was 5.4, 1 GL, and exec, and it was in Kyber. I think people would jabber. I mean, it'd be interesting. Oh, you got him. Nice work. I should sacrifice my sanity? No. I'm past that now. Anakin's goated. Yeah, in Kyber 3, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think... I think it's easier than people believe. At least to get into Erodium, right? Now the question is, would anyone be able to get into Kyber without any of the 3 GL ships? Well, I don't know, guys, but I'll have a video on the... imagine plugging my video in. In like an hour after stream finishes, there'll be a video on my channel about fleets you can use that don't require executive profundity or Leviathan. So definitely didn't plug that in. But anyway. Oh nice, yeah, those are good Jedi. Okay, now I remember you having a pretty good account last time we looked. So we have Leia. 333 is good. That's a really good speed. Grief is up here as well. 316, and he still has the finisher to come. So we're looking at like 323, I want to say. Look at what finish started. You mean your Jabba? What do you mean? Well, so why is your Thrawn such low gear? You know Thrawn is like so good. I tuned in the other day to a who was it? Guys, my mind doesn't actually work. Vansil. I tuned into one of their streams the other day because it just popped up and I thought I'd watch it. And they did a really nice counter in 3v3 against Reaver. Granted, I know Reaver's kind of becoming a little bit of a meme on defense. But it was against a good Reaver lineup. And they used Thrawn. No, they didn't. It wasn't against his lineup, that's why. It was up against... Oh, I remember. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure... I can actually check. Hold on. It's not that one. Because one of these... I can't remember the name of their account, though. It was Max Banners. Whichever one they did was Max. I'm sure it's one of these. Is that the name of their account? I actually don't know what the name of their account is. Anyways, I watched it on stream. And yeah, I don't think it would work against the GI one because GI is gonna just screw you over. But as long as GI is not there. Oh, that's why, because it wasn't this. It was this, I think. I know that it doesn't matter which one it was. Anyway, the point is, Thrawn's lead. It's a really cool one. Whenever an Empire ally resists or suffers a debuff, they gain 20% turn meter. So at the start of the battle, everyone gains 100% TM. Because, you know, you've just resisted, or gained, sorry, the amount of purge you need. So, you know, you start off with 100% TM. You then fracture Reaver, and then what you do is you literally spam Thrawn's special, because then you cleanse and then you gain all the purge back. So you just gain 100% TM. And you just, like, the problem is if GI is there, he's going to take a bonus turn at the beginning. He's going to kind of screw you over. But as long as GI isn't there, I mean, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty cool counter. But you need good mods, you also need Thrawn or relics. It's just something that I wanted to bring up. Okay. Let's see what you started and what you finished. So you have Leia Omicron. Thrawn lead to Clutch for Interceptor. I mean, I've seen Thrawn lead work, but I've also seen it takes a while. You can also just run Traya. Or run a GL. I mean, that's the other thing. You don't even need to use all these fun ones. You can just... They're always around. Interceptor is probably the hardest one they've done, though, right? I don't know where average is. I have no idea. Okay. How fast is your Hoda? Oh, guys, if you want to get a review, make sure to fill in this form. I'm going to link it again, just in case you guys are just joining and you haven't seen it. Okay, you go watch the German national team. We'll do another day count off. Interceptor is an easy freestyle of Rexley Bad Batch. Really? I never knew about that one. Fair enough. That one's new to me. Average literally never watches the streams anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. Average comes like once every like 2 months just to say hello. So, Xenith, what was it I was looking for? I'm curious. Also, this account is really good for 4 mil. Like, really, really good. You need to invest in Empire fleet, though. Empire's too strong not to have. What same person as Lord Vader under 6 mil? A lot of people. Average? No. Unless you're saying average is Pepper, which I don't believe. JML? Okay, JML's... Yeah, Lord Vader is... I know people that did it under 3 mil. Lord Vader isn't that crazy. I don't know. If you focus farm, you can get like anything low GP. Yeah, please do. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. Okay. You're doing JML next, okay. Well, if you don't mind doing newer farms, I would recommend you do cow. Because it's going to benefit you a lot. Because cow is going to make JML actually be able to compete with a lot of stuff that he wouldn't be able to otherwise. So maybe there's something you do. But it's up to you if you want to be doing, you know, those slower farms as a build-up. But I would maybe consider it. You have to get Inquisitors first? Yeah, good. Inquisitors are worth it. Inquisitors are a top team. Get them up and running. Just make sure you use Zeta 7th. That's not the only one you need to worry about. Because you have to put it off once for first proving grounds, and then for my second one I'll have more for it, so it'll be easy. Oh, you're talking to someone else there. Okay, fair enough. I didn't see that one. Yeah, I think Inquisitors would be good. I think JML wouldn't be too long. I think that you also open yourself up to doing Layer. Or Profundity. Like, that's the benefit of going down the Jabba route. It does open up a lot of different farms. Okay, basically, you need, like, all of GI. So you need 3 on GI. And you need 1 on 7th. You don't even necessarily need 7th, but it helps a lot. You don't necessarily need any others. You don't need 5th because you don't even need 5th to do the mission. You don't need 2nd because you don't even need 2nd to do the mission. You don't need 8th because you get the point. Any of these 3 can be substituted out. Now 9th does have a Zeta. And for the life of me, I cannot remember which one it is. I think hers is on a special, but I'm just going to double check because I can't actually remember. I know that's terrible of me, guys. Yes, it's on a special. So you don't... Yeah, so Snipe special, 10% damage if it days, potency down for 2 turns. It's nice, but it's not needed. I would honestly say 7th and GI. So you need 4 Zetas. No, 7th is her special. It's her special. It's this one. And what it will do is it gives all allies evasion up, gives you 10% health and protection recovery, and then it also gives cooldown reduction on whoever it's used on. And what it means is if you don't have the best mods, or maybe the battle's going a bit downside, you use it on GI. GI gets 1 cooldown decrease, and then he gets out his first special and ability blocks, and that's the win. It's really, really clutch. I have been live for an hour, Dank, and I'll probably be live for like another hour or 2. So yeah, 7th is like the best one outside of GI. Like, you want to do all the other ones as well at some point, because obviously they affect ship stats. So, one back. I think it was Straw Hat Crab. I sat in a Discord call with them a couple months ago, and I literally walked them through it. You can do 2nd sister lead, 5th brother, 7th sister, 8th brother, 9th sister at this gear level here, gear 8. And you just need the 7th sister Zeta, and you can clear challenge tier 1. The only problem is the tier with Grandmaster Yoda can be a little bit of RNG, so it may take you 1 or 2 attempts. But what you're going to do is use the event special, which is on all of them obviously, but when basically the event special, whenever you get a kill, it gives you like offense stacking, which I think is 20% per buff. So you want that to go on 8th or 2nd, because they're your damage dealers. And the reason you're doing 2nd sister lead and not someone else is because you gain so much offense. Look at this. At the start of the battle, Empire allies gain 30% offense in addition to the 5%. So you gain 35% for Inquisitors, which is massive for doing it low gear. But yeah, you just run these. You just need 7th sister because it's cooldown reductions. It's not too bad. It's just that one tier with Shakti and Grandmaster Yoda is a little bit of a pain. But if you can get around that one, it's smooth sailing. You just need to save up the stacks. It's not too bad. For GA unlock, you can do 2nd sister or 5th brother. It doesn't really make a difference. There's a couple that are a bit of a pain for GI unlock, but GI, like, what you got to remember is there's not even a Zeta on the lead. The Zeta on the leads are on 9th and on 7th. 8th, the Zeta is on a special, which is very good if you have Reaver. You want this when you get Reaver. Until that point, don't worry. And the other Zetas is on 7th lead. This one. And this one. This is the one you want. 5th brother is not a Zeta on the lead, it's an Omicron on the lead. And second, it is the unique, is her one, which is this one. Which again, this is not a bad one to have, but there are better ones. In Assault Battle, second sister lead, yeah. And then you can just you do whatever works for you in GI event, whatever. My recommendation to make it easier is as soon as you relic one of them. So say you relic, I don't know, 5th brother. Take him to relic 7. Just don't take him to relic 5. Just take him straight to R7. You're gonna need him at R7 to do the Reaver mission. So why not just take him there? And if you have all the Inquisitors at R7, GI unlock's gonna be easy. Oh man, I think that's kind of funny, man. You're not working today? I know it's Saturday, but I'm surprised, man. But yeah, the Inquisitors are like low-key underrated. I will stand by that. They're a really good team. Yeah, if you have them R7, it's honestly not that hard an event. Who's the one that's not going to R7? I mean, that's up to you. Here's the thing. Now, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. And it depends on how much you care. Like, I would say you need. Oh, you've already seen it because you commented, right? Or have you seen it? The video for today's members one. Don't. Because it gets. If you guys didn't know, if you're a member, for I think it's Glurmit fans, it's like the 3rd tier. Every video upload goes up early for members. But I talk about fleets. If you want to get a good Empire fleet, obviously Inquisitors are a big part of it. And Second Sister's Second Sister's the one that a lot of people leave out because she doesn't go in a Reaver team. Neither does 9th, but 9th you need a tank. Oh, I thought you did. I don't know why. Maybe it was the last one you saw. So just remember, on my main, 5th brother is the one that I didn't take up. I took up 2nd for fleet. 9th you have to have up. 8th is really strong, so I always do the 8th. 7th is a must-have. And obviously GIs are going to R7. But this is where it gets complicated, because 5th and GI needed for a ship. And 2nd's needed for a ship. And now before any of you say, oh, but second sister's ship is just a reinforcement, it does a lot of damage. Why do people do Inquisitor Omicrons? Because they affect ship stats. If you really, really care about that stuff, it does matter. Your guild skip down second sister, that's fair enough. I have a video on my channel, second sister, like I even did it on stream last month. Like, it's so easy. Even with second sister, the event is just too easy. But a lot of people opt for 5th brother. Personally, when I run it, I just do 9th sister, 8th brother, 2nd sister, 7th sister, and GI. But I would say all of them ideally should go to R7. But I know it seems like a waste, but ship, and ship for GI, and the ships do matter. It is a lot of damage. If you think about it, 7th sister is the first order TIE pilot of Inquisitors, basically, yeah. 7th sister is such a good character. Like, really, really good character. Even at 4 mil, you're struggling. That's insane. I never knew about that. Inquisitors do need Kyrotech, they do, but every new team needs Kyrotechs. It's kind of old news, unfortunately. No, 7th is really good. And then if you guys are wondering, as we're on top of Inquisitors, you mod them differently for general play and the event. The event you mod high speed on 7th, 5th, and 8th. And then you mod like high protection, low health. But generally, I think it's better to go high health. These like 7th sister and 5th brother should be like the fastest characters on your account. Like, I'm not even joking. Pre-Reaver, one of the most important things for GI to work is to make sure that he gets his bonus turn. Because when GI takes his bonus turn, he also gains a load of bonuses, obviously. And if he never gets that, he's just not as good. So if you guys are wondering what Grand Inquisitor's bonuses are, I'll put it up here for you. So, first time each enemy reaches 6 stacks of Purge, Grand Inquisitor takes a bonus turn and gains 10% crit avoidance, health steal, and offense, and 5 speed until the end of the encounter. Max 6. So, this is why GI is so good in a Reaver team, because he just gains the 50 or 60% off the gate. But it's very important to get that. And 7th is the quickest way, because what she does when she does this is she dispels buffs, removes TM, and what she also does is she inflicts Purge for every... So she does 1 stack of Purge, and then she does an additional for each buff dispelled. So you would open up with this, and then 5th goes, does his AoE, and then that's basically the Purge done. GI then goes, and then the team just goes crazy. But it's very, very important to get them up and running. So if you have Reaver unlocked but haven't got GI, then don't do Knife Sister. Leave her out. Because you don't need Knife Sister. Reaver does exactly what Knife Sister does, but better. Which is such a shame, because when the Inquisitors came out, the 2 best things were 7th Sister and 9th Sister. But unfortunately, 9th Sister just gets pushed out because she doesn't get used. I would put on all of Reaver's Zetas. In terms of Omicrons, obviously her lead Omicron would be really strong. But one of her specials, I can't remember which one it is. I'll show you guys here. One of them is worth doing. I think it was... So this one's nice. All Inquisitors gain crit damage out for 2 turns and have their cooldowns reduced by 1. That's nice. But I think the better one, in terms of Omicrons, is actually going to be her unique. Here we go. So her unique Omicron, whenever 3rd Sister's revived from Hatred, the cooldown of unyielding Onslaught's refreshed, she gains 100% offense and ignores Taunt. That's really powerful. And that can, in some circumstances, just completely ruin some counters to Reaver, because she'll ignore Taunt and she'll just snipe someone to death. Obviously, a lot of the counters around one-shotting her with prevention of revives, but you guys get the point. 9th is good with Seer in Lord Vader too. Yeah, I mean, I personally, like, in terms of Seer teams, the problem is we're about to get Malakos come out, which is going to change the team. Typically, the best team right now is Seer, Cow, Fulcrum, Crew, and then anyone else you want, which can be 9th. And if you have 9th in there, it does kind of shut down gas a little bit, because you've got 2 tanks. The problem is, 9th doesn't taunt under Seer unless they do this one here, because there's no Empire in the team. I think 9th will eventually end up with Lord Vader, but the problem is Lord Vader's already kind of struggling for who he has as well. So I don't really know where 9th goes. It's such a shame, because 9th is such a good character. It's just, where do you use them? My assumption is we get more Inquisitors, guys. My assumption is give it a little bit longer. We're going to get more Inquisitors and we'll have a second team. Almost like Bounty Hunters. And then all of a sudden, those lead Omicrons might actually do something. Who knows? But that's what I think will happen. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the ally code here. It was doing from earlier. I can't find it. I didn't mean to back out. I was just going to look at one more thing. Oh, it's in... That's because it's somewhere else, right? Really? Really, Dank? Did you actually go and just do that? I just saw the only glams there. That's actually kind of crazy. Alright, I need to find your ally code here. Inquisitor's B team is inevitable? Yeah, exactly, Scrambler, yeah, exactly. They'll do Purge Trooper and they'll do the other guy, and then all of a sudden Inquisitor B team is really good. Yeah. Alright, let me... I love how this... Guys, I'm not even seeing all your messages. They're getting filtered into the live chat. So if I do miss your message, it's because I just didn't see it. I can't scroll up. I can't find your error code. If you can post it one more time, Xenith, we'll take a quick look. Then we'll roll the next 3 reviews. More was serious much better? I disagree. I disagree. Hard. I don't think using more was Seer is such a waste. Such a waste. Why would you use more with Seer when more makes Lord Vader amazing? Seer doesn't need more. Like, what you need to remember with this game, guys, is it's not about having one absolute god tier team. It's about how you balance your roster. And it's the same reason why I don't really agree with the whole throw everything with Lord Vader on defense. Like, the whole current thing where everyone goes Lord Vader, Reaver in Friends, or why everyone goes and does the same with some other characters, right? Because you're just hurting yourself. It's better to have a strong Lord Vader team, a strong Seer team, than have either one really weak and one really strong, because in the end they're going to get beaten anyway. It's not like it's going to be unbeatable. But I don't think it's that big a deal to have Seer on me with Maul. I mean, of course, Seer on me with Maul is going to be good, and if you don't have Lord Vader, that's what you should run, of course. But at the same time, I just don't really think it's... The more problematic teams, the better. Yeah, you want more teams rather than one good team. Seer doesn't need Lord Vader to be good. And I'm well aware some people watch the test footage. That's probably what you're referring to, and Maul was used there. And yeah, sure, it looks great. But in Grand Arena, Malicos is going to do all the lifting for the team. Outside of Grand Arena, you have Fulcrum Omicron and you have Cow Omicron. You don't need more in there. It's just a complete waste. I wouldn't bother. Like, if you're going to use Maul, use him with Lord Vader, and if you don't use him with Lord Vader, use him with Maulorians. I don't think it's very smart to use him with Seer. Same reason I don't think it'd be very smart to use Malicos with Lord Vader. I think that'd be a waste as well. Okay, I can't find your error code, Xenith, by the way. So... we'll go look here. And that was a good meme. That was a good one. I am a fan of that. Xenith knows how to post it, it's just not showing up for me. I don't think we get GL from. The next GL will likely be whatever the next film's going to be. Which we know the films have been announced, but when they finally roll out trailers and stuff, that'll probably be the next GL. We're looking at like a year before the next GL comes out anyway. Alright guys, we're going to roll, because I can't get the alert code to show up, so we're just going to roll the next one of these. Give me 1 second here, guys. What did Dank put in the Only Glims? Alright, let's guys, let's do the the review here. Let me close off the form so you guys can't respond anymore. And let's roll it again. You're not a member? That seems like a you problem. Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna do 3 again, and then I think that'll be probably it for the stream, because this is so hot today. Alright, let's roll the first one. Who's it gonna be? Barry is the first one here. The second one is going to be Klogott. And the last one is going to be... If you win, then you just get removed. It doesn't matter, man. It's fine. Cool. And that's the last one, guys. PXG. Okay, those are the 3 reviews, guys. Okay, so... Who did I say the first one was? Barry. Alright, let's get Barry's thing up here. Okay. Barry, it's your turn. Visible happiness, I'm glad you're happy. Alright, so this account, if you're there, please tell me what you're doing. 4.9 million. It was a new form. I said like 4 or 5 times. I said we're doing a new form. So it's only ever going to be people who are in the stream at the current time. And then that way I also remove anyone who's already had one for the day. If I'm an executor, you're not the person we're asking. Unfortunately. Farming layer and getting Empire Fleet up right now. Okay, cool. I love that you're doing Empire Fleet. Chimera is the way. Chimera is the way. You need Interceptor and you need Scythe. And I don't care what anyone says, that is going to give you one of the best fleets in the game. Without a doubt, guys. Yo, Dopeman, thank you so much for the $1. You're crazy, man. Send me your outlet code, we'll get you in. You have Interceptor after this next Proving Ground, so that's good news. That is good news. It's basically like the Empire Fleet done. You just, when you add Scythe, it goes to the next level. As Starkiller is done. Scythe isn't happening. One day it will happen. Can I give you money? No. One day you'll get... I mean, Scythe is coming into Proving Grounds like this...
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Scythe is coming in this current Proving Grounds. There's no reason why you couldn't have any. I know, it's crazy. A year away. But no, Scythe is really good, but Empire is still good without. It's just it becomes like the best fleet when you do have it. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, what do I think? Empire. Empire is really strong. So, you said you're farming Executor. Yeah, well, a lot of people being getting Interceptor because guess what, guys? Interceptors are really early unlock. It's 145. It's very easy to unlock, which is amazing. And the best thing is, you have Exec. I thought you just said you're farming Exec. Wait, hold on. Why did... Sorry, you were saying throwing Empire. Sorry, my bad. My brain didn't work for a second. You said you were throwing Empire and doing Leia, not farming Exec and doing... Okay, my bad. Because then we started talking about Empire and then I... confused myself. Let's go see what Leia's looking like. R2's done. Rolo's done. Captain Han is done. Drogon and Rex on the way. What about your Ewoks? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I know. There's a reason why I got confused. It's fine. They can continue to confuse me. It's okay. I like this. Going for Leia is obviously going to be a gamble, not knowing what she's going to be like. But I can still get behind that. Also, Dopeman, make sure to put your ana code in so we can actually look at your roster in a second here. Let's have a look at your mods then. Darth Revan, 343, that's amazing. Mara Jade. Okay, the mods are looking pretty good, especially for 5 mil. This is really good mods. Yeah. You get exec when the event comes back, which is so annoying because you thought you could unlock it when you finish your X. Yeah, that's the downside. That like it's the same with Funlights, the same with Radis, the same with all of them. I think they should just be around all the time. I don't really understand it. I mean, I know why they do it. Because they want people to spend money, because the event only comes once a month and you're more inclined to say, oh, well, it's not going to be here for another month, let's just 7-star it and be done. But at the same time, at least let us unlock them with 4 stars through the journey guide. That would be amazing. I'm wondering if it's something they add in eventually, because they need to do something. For sure they need to do something. Yeah, I think your mods are pretty good here. Yeah, your mods are really strong, so well done there. I like that going for Leia. You already have Starkiller, was amazing. Qui-Gon Omicron. Malik's done. Savage is Omicron, which is always good. Yeah, this is a pretty clean roster. I'm a fan. Good mods as well. I would say just keep on plugging away at Leia, and just hopefully she turns out to be an absolute god. I mean, it makes sense. You've gone for JML, so Leia's like a low-hanging fruit. It makes a lot of sense. But let's just wait and see what she's like. You should have her like 1 or 2 months after release. That's if she comes very soon. You're 4 turns away from JML in 2 days with this light node bush. You have 85 shots. That's insane. Yeah, it's very easy to get the new Leia. No, but to get Leia up and running, because this event is so good for speeding through, you know, and getting lots of shards. It's pretty powerful. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time here, guys. 140. The next one is Klogott. Klogott, and you are 17. Okay. Where are you? You're here. So Klogott, what are you farming? So guys, if it looks like I'm going a bit quicker, it's just because it's so hot. I want to kind of end the stream and go chill some little less warm. You got like 165 shards through the bonus drops. The bug with the ticket farming was amazing. I see you have Lord Vader at 5 mil. You have Exec. You also have a higher relic bad batch. I'm kind of a fan of that. Like, oh, only record, but maybe all of them should go higher because of TB. That I can get behind. Ooh, you're going for cow. Oh, this is Wait, do you have Cal already? But you have JMK, so that's who you use ticket farming. Do you have Cal? I don't know if you have Cal. No, you don't. But I think you're gonna be close. I think you're gonna be pretty close, right? Where is Saw? Oh, Saw's done. Wait, are you... Hey, Lord of Hunger. I see you have Saw... Okay, who else is it? Night Sisters. I think you're ready, no? You're just... Who am I forgetting here, guys? I see other... Okay, so... Oh, you're gonna have Cal next... You're gonna have Cal next... yeah, waiting on it. Yeah. I've just figured it out. I just figured it out, yeah. So Cal's coming. Fulcrum... Oh man, this account is actually really, really nice. What is this? Decent amount of relics. Decent Omicrons as well, man. We've got a Sarge Omicron, Merrin Omicron, Fulcrum Omicron, Embo Omicron. Embo Omicron's interesting. Cow Omicron. Yeah. We've got some good ones, especially TW ones. This is really, really nice. You did get Embo early, but I am a fan of that. Like I've told you guys before, Embo is still really strong at boss. Like really strong at boss. But you'll want to get Mando and friends up and running, get them to relics so you can run Omicrons. You upgrade the mods on your Lord Vader, the ones he's before going Kenobi. Interesting. Let's go have a look at Lord Vader's mods. Interesting. Okay. Let's go have a look at your mods in general. Okay. How fast is Echo? Yeah, that's fast Echo. That's nice. And how fast is Zam? Okay, there's a big drop-off. So I think we need to maybe have a look at this. Because you shouldn't be going from 350 to like 270. And like if we look at Piet, what's Piet gonna be? Like Piet 335, I mean that's really good. But then who's next? What are they? Where is the drop-off? 325, interesting. So yeah, there's still... Okay, it must be after Rex. Okay, so there's a bit of a drop-off to Bosk. Okay, I'll have a look at Ark in a second. Rex is here. Okay, I would maybe tweak it. I just think right now, do you need Echo that quick? Because I think you could remove 15 to 20 speed, distribute it a little bit more evenly, and you'd still be in a good position here. Let's go have a look at Arc Trooper. One thing, guys, is don't mod your account as if you're like a Kaiba 1 like high-end player. Because it's also important to... Let's have a look here. That's very high offense. Offense. Not bad. Just don't go into trying to mod your account to be like Arnold's or be like Xerus or be like my main. When you're modding your account, mod it to be like your account. Like, it's cool having a 330 Piet, but if it means everyone else is 270 or 280, to me it just seems a little bit risky. It goes back to what we were saying earlier. It's not just about having one good team in this game, it's about having multiple good teams. Also remember there's little tricks, like for example, say your Piet isn't fast enough one Grand Arena to be able to outspeed your enemy Darth Revan. You can bring Wat Tambor, basic, and then you're done. You have Wat Tambor up and running. And I don't think you're using him anywhere, so use him with troopers. It means you can lower the mods. Really, really nice account though. Really, really nice account. Like I said, I would like to see Bad Batch go higher, because JMK Bad Batch is a really, really good TB team. And it's better than JMK non-Bad Batch for a lot of the missions. Yeah, this is really nice. Keep on plugging away. 5 million GP, decent characters, swords unlocked. I would like to see some more investment in bounty hunters, as that is like one of your key teams. And then the only other thing is, do you have Commander Ahsoka? No? Oh, you have Hector Omicron. Yeah, okay, that's not bad, but we want to see some investment. And then we don't have Commander Ahsoka either. Yeah, this is a solid 5 mil account, absolutely. Once you get JMK up and running, I can see this being an account that gets into like higher rhodium early Kyber. I really do think so. Oh, okay, my bad. Lord Vader's meant to with a lot of cats. That's fair. Okay, I understand. Okay. For that purpose, keep as it is. That I didn't really think about that. That's quite smart. Because he's gonna mark Lord Vader in the opening. Okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Especially if you don't have more. How should you prepare for the next cow event? And behind the saw and Tarful and doing 2 refreshes and saw. I mean, that's all you can do. The 2 refreshes on each one. You'll get Cat next Proving Grounds. Your JMK team's insane then. Yeah. This account is really strong. My recommendations as side projects, get Tuskens. Tuskens are such a good team. Tusken Shamans get 12. Tusken Raiders already Relic with Omicron. Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Warrior, get them to Relic. Like, you will not regret it. Seriously, you will not regret it. It's such a good team. Great for punching up, and great for defense in freeze. In 5s, Tuskens beat so many good teams as well. It's a really, really solid team. Like, I've been saying for a while, guys, in Grand Arena, it's not the amount of GLs that you have that matters anymore necessarily. Because we're getting so many non-GL counters, and Datacrons give so many non-GL counters, that if you have an account with the characters, like the standard ones you need, right? Like, we're talking Jedi Knight Cows, Star Killers, Afras, any of these, that low-hanging fruits. These will be beating those GLs. It's the teams that are just below them, like the Zoris and the Night Sisters with Merrin, or the Tuskens. Like, these are the sorts of teams that are winning Grand Arenas. Obviously not necessarily those ones, but you guys get the point. So Tuskens on offense, in 5s, you're going to be beating, you know, CLS teams, Zori teams, Sana teams, Geo teams, Night Sisters, Mothmas, Grand Inquisitors. There's a lot of teams you can beat. They're a really, really good team. Dash teams. So I would work on that. Omnis gives so much GL viability to non-GL teams. Exactly. Inquisitors all the way. We're probably not going to do any more free ones today, but I should be streaming tomorrow night. So tomorrow, like, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. You'll get pinged when I go live. But tomorrow I'll be doing more for a longer stream. I'm not going to do too long a stream today, guys, because I'm getting hot and flustered. But yeah, in terms of Grand Arena, it's the mid-tier teams. I mean, if you donate, you can have one, but I would recommend you just wait till tomorrow. Try and get one for free. Save your money, you know. But we're not going to do any more free ones. We've got one more, and then one more paid one if they actually... I don't know what's going on there. Dopeman, you actually need to put your code in. But yeah, Omicrons give so much GI viability, you're absolutely right. I would do GI, because the quicker you get GI, the quicker you get Reva. Reva also basically counts as a GI. No, I didn't, Dopeman. You put it in the members chat. I didn't see you in there. Just check it in members chat. It's easier for me to see. Tomorrow's stream is going to be probably like 8 or 9 PM UK time. So it would start like around about now is when the stream will start. That's the plan anyway. Thank you so much, man. You're crazy. You guys are crazy. You didn't need to do that, but thank you so much, man.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Hoping for some advice. ACC 675 to 173 to 426.
Thank you. What is Za? I think it's South African. Happy Saturday, Glurm. Got hooked on your channel when you started the Starpinner guide. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you comment before, so you've definitely been lurking. I do appreciate it. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. You sent in a DM. Thank you. I'll go have a look there. Cool. I have it now. South African, yeah. I had a feeling. Because I think we've had one other person donate from South Africa, and I was like, what is that? So I looked it up. But very cool. What time is it in South Africa now? It must be like the middle of the night or the day? I don't even know. How should you mod your old Ben? Potency protection. Just unlocked GI, that was rough. Man, I mean, GI is a little bit rough, but it's also one of those ones that you get it done, you're not going to regret it. GI is such a powerful team. Really? The more I know. Wait, really? Oh, it's an hour ahead of me in the UK. It's an hour ahead, okay. What do you mean, who wants to review Dang? They're straight below us. Okay. Well, that surprised me. I thought it would have been a longer time difference than that. Okay, we're gonna do Dopeman because they sent first. Then we'll do Kanna. I hope I said your name right. And then after that we will do who is it? We will do someone else. PXG, that's the one. Okay, 9.2 million. We have, I mean, it's everything is amazing. Like, guys, don't ever think you need to give like a ridiculous amount of money. It's just we've had this discussion all the times. I appreciate every bit, man. Like seriously, don't ever think like this guy needs like $100 donations, because that's not true, guys. Thanks, trying to give someone a review and no one wants one. That's kind of sad. Thank I'll have a review for you, yeah? Okay, we have C, SLKR, JMK, Ray, Lord Vader. We don't have JML or Jabba. You're doing JML tickets right now, so we do have JML. You have Leviathan? Do you have Leviathan? You do, that's clutch. Man, imagine having Leviathan. Want to know what you should do next? I will have a look and tell you. Afra, I'm so jealous of Afra. Do you know, guys, on my main, I always said, and you guys know I talk about Optimus quite a bit. They don't really do Soko content. They still play Soko. Great player. I went on one of their podcasts. If you guys ever want to listen to that, I can link it to you. I went on their podcast a little bit ago. They do like a Star Wars pod. It's really fun. And I always said to them, if Afra ever comes to the game, I'm gonna wail, because Afra is like one of my favorite characters in Star Wars from the comics and books and all of that stuff. And I was taking a break from the game because of work, and Afra came out, and I never ended up getting Afra. And I'm so jealous. Like, seriously, Afra is fantastic. I love it. I'll be getting Afra on their new account for sure. Just time will tell, guys. You'll be impressed. We'll get Afra. Glurmit, it's okay. I would draw my savings from if Son's ice to get a review. You just have to go hungry or still school dinners. It's okay though. Alright, sounds good. That makes me feel 99% better about everything. Yeah, Afra is so good. The people who say, oh, but Afra doesn't do what she did when the Datacron were out, don't jump on that, because Afra is such a good character to have. Yeah, Afra is really good. I'm a big fan of Afra. She's also a team that kind of asks for high relics. I'm jealous of the triple Omicron though. Like, that's insane. Triple Omicron Afra is really good. Ben triple Omicron. Right, then we have Zam, we have Hondo, Fulcrum, Treya, BT1. He should be higher relic. I would take him to higher relics. I think that would make a big difference. My only criticism of Afro is she kind of requires 5 Omicrons in total because of 3d3, which is kind of sad. Check the DMs. Oh, Dank, I already know about those packs. Yeah. Yeah, Dank, I already know those packs because I already bought them on my main. So yeah, they are very, very good value. I 100% recommend. 100% recommend. You're basically getting, yeah, it's insane value. Like you know, Dank, that's also there for Darth Revan as well. The exact same pack. Like if you had a new account and you had, I don't know, $200 laying around, you could probably get Darth Revan like within 10 minutes of starting the account, because you can buy for Darth Revan you can buy each pack 3 times, which gives you 120 shards. You then buy another pack that gives you another 90 for each, and then you buy the pack that gives you 65 and all the gear, and you just have a full relic DR team like within like half an hour of starting the game. It's insane. I want to do it on a video, but I also don't want to spend that much money just for one video. I think it would be interesting, to say the least. Anyways, yeah, those are good. Like, you'll be able to get Afro pretty easily. Alright, so where was I? You wanted to know what to do next. Jolie relic would be good. I don't know if there's really anything glaring. I kind of feel like maybe you should go Jabba. I mean, you have JML unlocked. Yeah, no, you can seriously, if you want to drop the money, you can get DR done in like no time. But, the other thing is, like, if you're gonna do it, buy it for Juhani, because you can have a full relic Juhani and just Omicron her, and that saves so much time. They're insane packs. I hope they bring them out for the rest of the characters, like for other journeys. Because at the moment it's only DR, Jedi Knight Revan, Afra, Starkiller, GI. Those are the ones you can do the packs for. The others don't have them. They're all worth it. They're all really, really good packs. 100% recommend them. I would do Jabba. Inquisitors would be good, but you're so close to Jabba, I'll just finish Jabba and do Inquisitors after. Hey Danny Muller, welcome to the stream. So that's what I would do anyway. I love the account, by the way. I love Afra. I love everything else. It's solid. It really is. On 59, 51. Inquisitors, like I said, they would be good, but because you're so close to Jabba, I would just do Jabba. And then do Inquisitors, and then do layer after Inquisitors. That's probably what I would do anyway. I wouldn't necessarily... Okay, I'm just looking at your ships. What do we have? So you don't have Profundity. I wouldn't worry about Profundity just yet. I don't know if that feel. They are quite popular and make a lot of cool videos. Pretty chill guy. You should make a video on those. Yeah, but Dank, I don't know why people don't know about them. I might make a video on it actually. That's a good call. Yeah, I can make one. And mods, I'll take a look at mods in a second. Yeah. Alright, Commander Ahsoka is... I need to collab with him. I mean, if the opportunity came, sure. You guys know that I don't typically like reach out to people. I prefer just to do my own thing. If someone wants to do something, they're more than welcome to. 352 is amazing in Commander Ahsoka. That's really good. A 345 is great on Echo. $331. Okay, your mods are pretty good. I'm a big fan here. These are great mods. Yeah, this is really good. Maybe you do the Afro Pack video for your new account. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, the Afro Pack, you would still have to farm shards for a little bit. Collab with Dan, come on, yeah, 100%. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but yeah, those packs are really good. Although the Afro one is a little bit different because you're paying for 2 packs in one, because you have to buy BT1 and Trip are on the same pack, and then their gear is on the same pack as well. Your mods are amazing. The account is looking really good. Like I said, like it's pretty clear where you should go from here. Maybe R7 your Malgus for fleet. I think that could be good. Other than that, I think the account is in a really good spot. Just keep them plugging away. And let's see how it goes. Like I said, doing Quizzes after Jabber, I just think you're too close to Jabber right now to worry about anything else. And thank you so much for the review. Alright, let's go do this one, and then there's one more afterwards, guys. So we've got Kanna? I'm really hoping I'm saying your name right here. Alright, Kanna, and you are 321. Okay, so just hoping for some advice. Almost 5 mil. You have SOKL. It looks like you have Executor. You have Treya Omicron. You have a lot of good stuff here. Droidica Omicron. First Lord TIE Pilot Omicron. Phasma Omicron. You're loving Jabber on your other account. Yeah, like and if you spend money, just buy the Inquisitor packs, because you basically get the okay, Dank, can you send me a screenshot of that that pack without all the DMs, so I can get up on the stream and show? Would that be okay? Because then I can actually show people what we're actually talking about. Rather than, I don't want to show you your DM. I'd rather like show an actual screenshot of it. But there's a pack base you can buy that will just make Inquisitors take like no time at all. It will take you like less than a month to get GI, which is really good. Depends if you're spending money though. Okay, so 4.9 million. Do we have? No, we don't have Starkiller. That's fine. Savage Omicron's done. I'm a fan of that. Oh, you've done you bought them, but hold up. I'll show if Dank brings it up. There we go. Alright guys, so basically there is a pack in the store, and I'll quickly show you what we're talking about. So if you go to Journey Guide, and I'll use the example of Darth Revan. Let's say you go to Darth Revan and you press shop for requirements, you're going to see these packs pop up. Now, these are all the same value, but this is the reason Darth Revan is so much better, because Darth Revan, you can buy these 3 times. So you can get 210 shards, right? No, 270 shards, and then you get 65 as well for $9.99. So, guys, if you was really interested, you could do 90 times 3 plus 65. Look at that, guys, 335. Now, you're looking at, in terms of cost, you are looking at $9.99 and you're buying that 3 times, and then you're adding on, and it'll be 20, or it'll be 19.99, right? Because that's going to be the next price. So you're doing that for each character, and you times that by 5. So for 250, the cost of a marquee, you're getting every single one of these done for shards. And on top of that, if you think that's crazy, it then unlocks this pack. And I don't know why I did plus 65, it was plus 25. But you guys get the point. Anyway, you're still going to get basically all the shards done. It then gives you all the gear 12, with the exception of the finisher. So for 250, if you wanted, for example, for Darth Revan, you could literally have the entire Darth Revan team at Relic. Now, if you had 500, and it's a bit more, you could have the entire Jedi Knight Revan, and you could literally have Malak done day 1. Now, obviously, the value comes from the fact that you're not, like, if you did this, you're not going to be relicking, you know, you're not necessarily going to be relicking, I don't know, Canderous or Cuff. You would absolutely do Bastard, absolutely do Jahani. These would just go gear 12, which with gear changes is easy. It's insane value. Yeah, Canderous is good for doing. Yeah, and there's exactly the same ones for Inquisitors. The only difference is the Inquisitors you can't buy 3 times. You can only buy once of these, and then once of the other one. So you still have to farm like 100 shards. But it's insane. And it will just speed up everything so much. Like I said, guys, I'm tempted one day, maybe even on the account I have right now, maybe like we just do a video where I just unlock Darth Revan in the space of 10 minutes, just buy all the packs and have a full Relic Darth Revan team. That would be pretty fun. I would enjoy doing that. It's whether you guys would enjoy seeing it. But this is insane. So if you're someone who spends money and you just unlock Starkiller, no, there's no pack for the finisher. The finisher is the only thing it doesn't give you. But let's be real, if you're not farming any of the Gear 13 pieces, look, guys, if you're someone who's a semi-spender, if you're a dolphin, buy these packs regardless, because it's literally like the equivalent. Like you don't have to buy this pack 3 times to get the other one to come up, or twice, or whatever, right? You only need to buy it once. For the, like you saw there, guys, HK is even better value. Look at that, 135 shards. So you buy this once, $9.99, you do it a second time, 30, and then all of a sudden, you get 5 Gear 12 pieces. And those Gear 12 pieces, you might want to put on someone else. Like, it's completely up to you. I think we're going to do it, guys. Maybe on my payday, I'll do it on the account. I'll do Darth Revan in the space of like 20 minutes. Yeah, exactly. And even that pack is good value, Dan, because that's the crazy thing. Yeah, 30 for 5 pieces is ridiculous. Like, it's really, really crazy. No, it's not $29.99 though. Wait, where is it? It's this one. It's $19.99. So you're basically paying $30 for 5 Gear 12 pieces. And then the bonus is you also get the shards. And if you research the pieces that said character is going to need, right? So if we said, I don't know, for example, let's go to HK, right? Obviously HK would be a good one to relic because of changes and all that, like Leviathan. But for example, you would get an armor tech plating, you get cybernetics, you get bayonet, you get stun gun, and you get thermal detonator just from that pack. And that can be the difference between your Geo Relic Day 1 or Reaver Relic Day 1. It's insane. Obviously it adds up because you can buy this like for so many characters. Like I said, you can buy it for Darth Revan, you can do it for Inquisitors. You guys will see, guess what guys, Starkiller also has the same packs. It's insane. It is honestly so good. Like you buy this, you get 65 shards. You then buy another one and you get 25. That's what? Let's work this out. How many shards would you actually need to farm? 330 minus 25 minus 65. You need 240. But then we have this pack, guys, which is minus 95. So for Starkiller, you'd only have to farm each character to 5 stars. So if you took each character to 5-star Gear 11, You would then buy these packs, and then from that, you then have Starkiller done. Obviously, this is getting into the spending territory, but the point is it's insane value. And I assume they're gonna roll these out for the rest of them down the line. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them come along for like these sorts of characters. But either way, it's insane, and you guys can see it's also there for Afro. Like I said, this one's a bit different because you're paying for 2 characters instead of 1. Also, the downside of Afro is there's not a second pack, so it will still take a little bit longer, but it's insane. It's insane value. Yeah, obviously you can use it for GL Rex, but the point I was trying to make is you would want a Relic Revan, a Relic Bastila. HK is a GL Rec anyway for Leviathan, so it's not like it's a complete waste. Juhani goes in a Stark. Like, I personally, if I bought them packs, I would relic Juhani, I'd relic Darth Revan, I'd relic Bastila, and be done. Like, they're all fantastic relics, you know. So anyway, guys, that's just a fun thing you can do if you chose to. All right. Anyway, let's go back to this review. Sorry for the going off topic there, but I just wanted to show you guys what we was on about there. What did you miss? We were just talking about a really good pack if you spend money. Basically, it's like $30 for 5 gear top pieces, which is insane value. If you spend money, you know, gear top pieces cost so much money. Alright, anyways, so you just unlocked SLKR, and then there was something else you said. But I've lost it. Where was the message? I started SLK, I've been farming core teams, not sure Jabba, JMK, Leviathan, Profundity. I mean, Jabba, alright, JMK depends on what Tambor. Alright, what Tambor's almost done, so that's, I would say, that could be quite a good one. What else are we looking at here? Jabba would be good. I think Jabba's gonna take a while though, right? I'm kind of a fan of JMK. If you have what Tambor done, I think JMK is the way to go. The problem is with Leviathan, I don't know what your Sith ships look like. I wouldn't even worry about Leviathan. The problem is if you go for Leviathan, it's going to take you too long because you don't have access to the ship. No easy access. So I'll probably recommend you go a different route, if I'm completely honest. Like, if it was me, I would go down the route of going for JMK, going for Jabba, doing Leviathan after. Because at the moment, there's no way for you to easily access that. As much as I know you want to, you don't have Malgus, and you don't have Malgus' ship. Now, you may have some of Malgus' ship waiting, because you're 4.9. You bought the Conquest Pass for the Malachos and sometimes about €5 for the 25 each Kyro pack. I mean, that's fair enough. Those are good value packs. Conquest Pass, especially if you max, is very good value. But yeah, this is nice. Let's take a look at speeds. What was your Gideon? 299 is not bad for Gear 12. Had the ships farm? Malgus is my issue. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I just can't see them. Well, I would still do JMK because you're still waiting on a while. You've got the Malgus ship farmed as well, or is it so? That's a pretty big achievement. But yeah, in your sort of situation, I would still most likely concentrate on JMK Cat. I just think that's going to help you more right now. Because you already have Exec. In terms of other fleets, you have a Rebel fleet. I saw because you have Kyle's ship somewhere, right? You haven't leveled it up though. But you got fleets that are okay. Yeah, I would do JMK. I just think JMK is going to help you more. You can get the gold second to last crate. Start playing Conquest in Smalakos because you want him. Never thought you'd get that far. That's a great achievement though. You can, if you're getting the second to last crate, you can absolutely have Malakos by like the end of the next conquest cycle. So don't panic, you'll have your Malakos soon. And I am jealous, man. I would love to have Malakos on this account. But obviously I'm not 4 mil, so I can't even farm him. In terms of Omicron choices, pretty good from the looks of it. Wampa's done. Phasma's done. Savage is done. Chief Chopper's the little bit worse one. Who's more valuable, Starkiller or Gas? Man, I think Starkiller is. I think Starkiller is like the best non-galactic legend, and I don't think it's close. But at the same time, Gas is so important for other farms. He's also super important. But I would say Starkiller. Because Starkiller and TW is beating everything, Starkiller and GAC is beating almost everything. Nice. That's a pretty big achievement. Afra is just below, but she's not in the same caliber as the others, unfortunately. Yeah, he is required for Lord Vader, but I don't think that changes the fact that Starkiller just beats so many teams. Like, that's the reason why he's so good. Starkiller is honestly so good. GI is also up there as well. Like, I would say GI, Starkiller, New Cow, all of these new characters are worth going for. I mean, that's fine. We've all done an Impulse. Well, I mean, Gas also beats GLs, but not as consistently. But yeah, Starkiller is like, seriously guys, Starkiller in the next year or two will just be such a staple on every account. And it scares me. It scares me. The guy's just so powerful. And imagine if we got an Unaligned Force user dedicated to his team. Because right now we don't have that. As Starkiller. I don't even think it's even close. Starkiller is literally like, for me, I think he's, like I said, he's the best non-GL. The thing you gotta remember is Phoenix is currently unreal. It's just broken beyond belief. But that's also Datacrons. Like, Rex is very strong, Phoenix is very strong with Rex. But the reason they're beating everything on auto is because of Datacrons right now. Gas can beat JK about Cat, but then so can Starkiller. Oh no, I'm not saying Gas is bad. Don't think I'm saying that. Like I said, they're both really good. Just for me, I think Starkiller is like just unreal. I think he's just such a good character. And his Rex are amazing characters as well. But yeah, don't fret about the Chirper Omicron. Like I said, we all do ones that aren't necessarily what we would hope them to turn out to be. Jedi Knight Luke is just below Gas in my mind. Like, for me, like, okay, you know, let me finish this review, and then I'll do a quick summary. I mean, I've already got a video. Look, guys, I've literally got a video out on my channel rating all these. Look, I'll post it in the chat so you guys can watch later. I did a tier list like a couple months ago of my when did I actually upload that tier list? It was, how long ago did I upload this? Wow, I thought I uploaded it more recently. That's actually crazy. When did I upload this video? I uploaded it 5 months ago. That's actually crazy. Okay, guys. So this is my video that I made 5 months ago. Maybe we need a new one that's updated. They can beat it, but I don't know how reliable that is. But yeah, I mean, Krex clones is strong. I still think Starkiller is out there though. I also think, I just think Starkiller, Grand Inquisitor, Afra on another level, and then you have like, I mean, I think Gas is better than GI. I think Gas is better than Afra. But then it's similar to how you don't judge CLS without Chewie, or you don't judge Starkey without Palpatine for GAC, right? So I don't think you can judge GI without Reaver, and when you have Reaver in there, GI is literally like unreal. And me, I am currently on a small break from my main account. Someone else is doing Conquest for me. And on a small account, I'm gonna max it, like, so I can do normal mode next Conquest. Anyways, guys, let's finish this review and then we can move on to the last one. As you have the Omicron on Wicket Chopper, I would maybe do something with it, just as a usable team. But, like, I don't know, it's pretty much just dead weight at this point. So I don't know. Great account though, 4.9 million. I would like to see some work towards other stuff, like maybe Inquisitors at some point. Obviously it's a guild, but guys, you have to understand everyone's gonna need Inquisitors at one point or another, because they're just such a guild orientated farm. And I do fear for the day where everyone has Reaver. Like, it's gonna happen where every single person has Reaver, and then you basically have like a free win on offense all the time, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think it's a negative, but it's still scary to think about. But yeah, I think this is really good. Like I said, JMK is what I would probably go for here, if I was you. Focus towards Cat. Once that's done, then go for Malgus and all of those guys. Because once you get Malgus and you have Leviathan, then you come out of it with JMK Cat, SOKR, and then you also have the Leviathan, which is really good as well. Let's take a look at mods. We already had a look at Gideon, but what was Darth Revan's speed? Okay, not bad. Hey Fearing, welcome to the stream. Okay, so the mods are pretty good as well. So thank you so much for the donation there, and message me on Discord if you want any more advice, because I know sometimes I can rush through things a little bit too quick. You can't complete Conquest, you just don't have enough wide enough roster to get Galactic Republic feats or Malgus done. Oh hey Justin, jumping in there with the 199, are you crazy? Thank you so much, man. We'll do your review right now. You caught me at a good time.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Hello 522 765 346 working on gas, Executor, Leia.
You have GI. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I mean, JK was good anyway, right? And JMK is going to help you out a lot. But yeah, you have a great weekend as well. So... Okay, you're not going to do GI lead, I figure. Man, he's modded really, really good. Oh, hold on. I would change these to offense primaries. Potentially. I think GI's better with offense. Oh, wait, you might... No, ignore me, because I think you've modded for the Reaver mission right now, right? Yeah, you're modded for Reaver right now. So ignore what I was saying, but down the line, I would absolutely mod him offense. I'm not going to look at mods right now, because you'll probably remod him for TB. So you're going for Gas, Executor, Leia. 5 mil that Executor's kind of crazy. So what division are you in? Let's have a look. I'm curious. Bronzium 2. I thought you would have been higher than Bronzium 2. Leia's a pretty low-hanging fruit, so that's good. Gas is already up and running. You see, he just needs relicking. Not bad. Not bad at all. Decent amount of relics. JML unlocked as well. Commander Ahsoka's done. And this account's really, really strong. I mean, all of your accounts are good. You're clearly a very good player. Yeah, I mean, fleets is where you're going to struggle. Like, right now, you don't have anything for fleets, which is kind of rough. I think that's something you need to work on, definitely. Datacrons, like, we don't need to worry about that right now. Not in Bronzium. Yeah, I like this. I just think Executor needs to come. Because right now, even without Exec, you still don't really have a solid counter in place, or a solid fleet in place. Like, you have Negotiator, which is great. But other than Negotiator, what do you have? Empire's not up and running. Rebels isn't really up and running, as far as I'm aware. No. And you're also lacking elsewhere. So I think fleets is a priority. I think going for Leia is really smart, and I think you'll get this soon. Inquisitors being finished is awesome. Which, yeah, you've got them all R7, which is great. You got the Omicrons and GI with the good ones. That's also really good. I would say this one's worth it, but if you're going to get Reaver very soon, then I can understand not wanting it. Right? But I'm really liking this account. I think it's really, really strong. What is the fastest character you have? Commander Ahsoka. Yeah, 337. That's really strong. Commander Ahsoka's going to be doing a lot of work for you there. Grief is at Relic. What Tambor needs a Zeta, buddy. Like, desperately need a Zeta there. Because that's going to help him out a lot for letting him take that turn initially and putting the tech somewhere. Which right now, he's probably best used with JML or something. Or even Troopers. If you have Troopers. I don't even know if you have Troopers, actually. Do you? Not really. So I don't know where what Tambor is going to go, but I would still do the Zeta because it can help. In a lot of cases. I think this is a great account. Like, seriously, I don't really know what to say otherwise, you know? You have good mods. Like I said, if you're remodding for a Reaver mission, I can understand it, but when it's done, high offense on GI, it makes a massive, massive difference. Because that stacking offense he gains is just too important to miss out on. But yeah, really, really nice account. Oh, this is your main. Ah, okay. I was wondering, it was a bigger account. Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't be, if you want to do it, I would say GI lead is worth it. Eventually it's going to be there for the Scythe, which will boost its stats. And it is just good Omicron, but if you're going to get Reaver, I can understand not wanting it. The other thing is, GI with Reaver leads. GI lead with Reaver is also really strong in TW. They both have their same-ish counters. I think Leia as the next GL makes sense. I would say Leia or Jabba. I think going for Leia is fine. It's just, I've been telling a lot of people, like, my worry with Leia is we don't know what she's going to be like. We don't know how she'll perform. We don't know if she'll be offensive or defensive. And, I mean, I think we got told she's offensive, but sometimes CG's wrong about things. And my only worry is I don't see where your defense is coming from. Everyone should have at least, you know, that one team that just stonewalls somewhere. And I don't think you have that. But I think the account is really strong. I like it. I mean, you could go JML, Jabba, either of those. Executor's a must. Like, in general, fleets are kind of a must here. I would like to see Empire get some investment. Because I think Empire is such a good fleet. Thank you so much, Colten, by the way, for the, and I don't even know what currency that is, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I knew what it was. Oh, it's Romanian! Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll take a look at your roster next. You're waiting for the Executor event. I mean, that's fair enough. The Executor event is going to come around soon, right?
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Hi 234 338 292 working on Levi, then maybe Leia.
So, Justin, I would recommend, I'm going to have a video go live, literally in, like, 1 hour. Like, as soon as I get through these last few reviews, the stream's going to end. I'm going to post the video. It's all about the non-GL fleets, which ones should you actually use. and the best fleets that don't include Leviathan Profundity Exec. So maybe that's something that will interest you for your account, because there are quite a few fleets that do actually work without having to need any of the big ones. And newsflash, I'll show you the thumbnail and you'll know exactly what I'm about to talk about. But it just so happens that a certain someone is like the... Oh, that was really loud. Sorry for your ears. In advance. I can't remember what the name of the... I can't remember what the name of the thumbnail even was. I'll find it. But when I show you guys the thumbnail, you'll understand what I mean. Here you go. That's the thumbnail. So you guys already kind of have an idea here. But yeah, this today's thumbnail. So I'd recommend you take a look at that when it comes live. And it might benefit you. Anyway, seriously, such a good account. It really is. You do need fleets. You're waiting on the event for executors, so that's good. But I would just take it slow. Maybe you can build up a second fleet. Because you can't rely on just exec. It's because as soon as you start climbing, and you get into Rhodium and you want to carry on climbing again, you're going to need more than one fleet. You're going to need minimum just offensive fleets. Because with good efficiency, you can still full clear and your opponent may struggle. But if you can't even full clear, you're really setting yourself up for a nightmare. So I'd recommend when the video goes live, give it a watch and see if any of those fleets are low hanging enough for you to consider doing. Which, newsflash, they probably will be. Depending on if you've got like prerequisites done. Really good account though, thank you so much for the 199. Okay, let's go to Colten. And then I think there's one more after this, if no one else puts in for a review here. So, Colten, you said your phone. Yeah, but wait, let me double check what you said there. 233.11. Alright, let's go have a look here. Today we got one more free one. We did 6 free ones today. But I'm gonna end the stream soon because it's so hot. I want to go lie down somewhere dark where I can rest because of the heat's too much. And we'll do more Ross reviews tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be a bit longer. We'll do like 15, 20 free ones or something. Alright, so what are you doing? Working on Leviathan, then maybe Leia. Alright, so what's your Leviathan looking like? What are you missing? Done. Okay, so we're missing a couple of things and that's about it, so not too bad. You are very close to Leviathan, which is really, really good. And it may be Leia. You have 2 GLs at 6 mil. 2 GLs in Leviathan is a pretty good achievement. You have Commander Ahsoka, and let me guess, she's gonna be quite fast, right? Yeah, 353, that's crazy fast. That's really good. And then what are we looking at for Gideon? Wow, that's gonna be one of the fastest Gear 12 Gideons I've seen. That Gideon's like 360. That's insane. I know he's gonna be more like 350, but that's still really, really good. That's amazing. So okay, the mods are looking good. Rex is Omicron. Okay, we're jumping on the train. Ogle's Omicron, but what are the rest of your Geos like? I would Gear 12 them. Don't worry about relicking, but I would definitely Gear 12 them. Then we have Leia. So for Leia, do you have Sana? You do. I would Zeta Sana because you're gonna have Rolo, and you're gonna have Captain Han at Relic 5. So if you're gonna do that, then that makes a lot of sense. It's also kind of worth it to invest semi in Ewoks now, because here's the thing, guys. You're going to have a Relic 70, so you're going to have a Relic 3 Chirper and Wicket. You might as well have an Ewok team at that point. Slap on the Omicron and Wicket. Not Wicket, Chirper. And you might as well run... If you're going to go Leia, it makes so much sense. Dank out here trying to give reviews again. But yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of this account. 6 million, and you're in Kyber as well with 2 GLs, which is fantastic. Then what are the ships looking like? So apart from Leviathan, what do we have? So we have Executor, Chimera. Alright, what is your Empire like? Oh man, this is good. I love this. Justin, I'm gonna watch the video that I post, and then when I'm done with whatever I gotta do after this stream, I'll drop you a DM. We can, if you want, we can sit around and go over some fleets. Yeah, but I'll drop you a message later, because that's something that I'm doing on my account here. Oh, dang. You was waiting so long for someone to say they wanted a review. I'll have a look at your roster right at the end, okay? Because I know what you want to show off. It's fine. We'll do it just before we end the stream. Thank you so much for the $4.99. You're a crazy person. You should be using that on those secret packs we talked about, rather than the stream. It's okay. I mean, if you say so. If you're sure, Dank, then it's okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, man. Sorry, I was just reading through Discord. I was looking at memes people can put in.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Supporting the Civ 6 Stream Fund.
Hey, guys, I still have one more review to do from the 3 ones earlier before the stream ends. Don't worry just yet. We still got PXG. If they're here, we got one more after this, and then yeah, we'll do a stream tomorrow. I just think some of the Omicrons are on low gear characters. I would like to see more gear. For example, Droidica, Hoggle. I think they need gear because they're good Omicrons, but a good Omicron doesn't make a really low gear team that viable. In the case of Grievous, it's kind of cool because Grievous is Relic 7. Droidica's up here. The only problem you're going to have is Droidica isn't ever really going to get marked. And he's going to be so easy to kill at that gear level. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's worth you to invest in these teams. I don't think that's a bad thing. Today, probably not. Like, we're going to be ending the stream quite soon. But tomorrow we'll be doing some more reviews. Let me just update the pin. What's quick? Yeah. Oh no, guys! I just deleted it. There we go. We've done quite a lot of reviews today, anyways, guys. So. It's been a pretty fun stream. At least I've enjoyed it. So yeah, my recommendation is go for Leia after Levy. I mean Levy you're super close to. Then go for Leia. After Leia, I just think we need to really fill out these Omicron teams. Like if there's a team with an Omicron, get 12 minimum. Get 12. Because I just don't know what a Gear 7 or Gear 8 Droidica is gonna do. Like it might hold against someone that just completely underestimates it. But for most players, they're just going to crush it. Really, really good account, though. Thank you so much for the donation for the review. Alright, guys. We've got one more left. It's PXG. So let's go ahead and do them. And then we'll be done for today. Alright, guys. So, PXG. Do we have an ally code for them? I do. I don't know if you're still in the stream, but you'll do your roster just in case. So, here we go, guys. 3.4 million with gas unlocked. Just wondering if I should consider farming an earlier profundity because your fleet shot is very competitive. Also, my guild might be stopping GeoTB. Oh god. Alright, hold on. Hold on. That's not good. Why are you stopping GeoTV already? To me, that seems like a bit of a... I mean, that just to me seems like a bit of a mistake. Hold on. I mean, I'm not here to comment on these sorts of things, but I can still... Okay. How many What Tambors does your guild have? At 7 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So almost half your guild does not have a 7-star What Tambor. I think your guild may be moving too quick. I can understand wanting to do half and half. I can understand the want for Reaver. Personally, I would encourage guilds to swap light side before they swap dark side. Because dark side Geo, you need what everyone needs What Tambor, whereas no one really needs Kiari Mundi. I don't know. Let's have a look at how close your What Tambor is. Man, there is no alternative. You're either gonna have to temporarily find a guild to get What Tambor done, or you're gonna have to spend so much get free, and it's gonna be a complete waste of resources. I don't know. Maybe you message your guild leaders and you just say, "Hey, like, yeah, 130 shards. You know how much that's gonna cost you, right?" Like I'll show you because it's way more than you would think. If I go to the guild store, they are 2,000. Okay, so you need 130 of these. So we're looking at 130 divided by 5, and we're timesing that by 2125. You need 55,000. 55,000. Now, if you're in like a 570 mil guild and you're getting 40 plus stars at TB, you can do that in maybe 5 months. But if you're not, you're looking at like a year. A year when it could literally take you like 3 TBs, just over 3 TBs, like 3 months. I don't know. For me, I think it's a conversation someone's got to have where they just say, "Hey, look, most of our guild, half our guild does not have 7-star What Tambor. It is in their interest as officers for everyone to have JMK, because in a 300 mil guild, you should be looking at everyone getting JMK, because JMK is so pivotal towards endgame strategies in TW. Because a lot of TWs in the mid to end game, not necessarily like the 400 or 500 mil guilds, but like I'd say 250 to 350 mil. A lot of the wins are coming down to which guild has more JMK. Because JMK on defense is still prevalent at that point, and JMK on offense is going to be beating those jabbers, beating those Lord Vaders, beating everything. So I think that's a conversation you're maybe going to have. And obviously, it's not my position to go and tell anyone what they should and shouldn't do. But I do think that is a little bit scary. I mean, I made a video about that a few months ago saying this. My worry was Rise of Empire as people would move away from What Tambor. I would love for them just to update TB to the point where they just add in the What Tambor mission in Rise of Empire and add in the cow mission in Rise of Empire. Like, I don't see why we don't have it in there. Clearly they want to move towards just Rise of Empire as the game mode for TB. I think down the line they just need to merge all of it into one. I think that would be so much easier. Yeah, exactly, and that is a really good plan. Now, obviously, some of you will say, "Oh, what about Cam?" Cam's harder mission. Not everyone has clones. And the other thing is, Cam's not really needed, and that's kind of the problem. At least not right now. Alright guys, I'll be back in like 2 seconds here. Your guild mostly wins because you have 9 Lord Vader at 217 mil GP and our opponents sometimes just don't get through them. Yeah, that's fair, but once you get to 300, 350, you're going to be coming against harder opponents. You're buying... Yeah, Justin, man. Like, do it till he's 4-star, but don't do it any further. Seriously, it's such a waste. It's such a waste. Especially as I know you're a mod enthusiast. Yeah, you remember, it was what, 50,000? Is that what it was we worked out? Right, let's just say 50,000. And then let's divide that by 150. You can buy 333 of the mod rerolls, and then you times that by 15, because you get 15 each time. 5,000! You're looking at 5,000 mods reroll, what do you call it, things. And then you divide that by 15. Okay, 333 times you can reroll mods. There's literally no reason you should ever, like, don't do it. Don't do it. I know that everyone will say, oh, but Cam might be a requirement. Yeah, he might, but he might also not be a requirement. You're literally wasting so many resources. The mod slicing stuff is too important. Honestly. No, you're saying about profundity because of ship shards. I mean, you should be able to climb with exec though. If you want to go profundity, do it, but I just worry that straight into profundity is a bit of a long farm. If I was you, I would focus on getting to 4 mil. I would build up the Empire fleet, and when you get Interceptor, you have another counter for, you know, executors. You then have your executor. I just don't know. You could go profundity, but it just seems like such a long-winded farm. And I don't know if that's going to give you the characters to do well in Grand Arena. That's kind of my worry. That's kind of my worry. I don't know. So I think the first answer to your first question, you need to have a conversation. Not necessarily say, look, we need to be doing this, but just say, hey, look, half the guild don't know what 10 or 7-star. Is there any chance we can do half Darkside, half Rise of Empire? And just ask them for their reasons. Maybe they have a really good reason. And then to answer the second question, if you want to go profundity, go for it. It would be good. But I just worry that you're missing out on too many things along the way. Like right now, the highlight of your roster is gas, you know, which is good. But I would like to see something else going on here. I would like to see, you know, some progress towards something substantial. You know, that would be really nice. And go with 4 mil. 4 mil is very important. Like I would even take some time and farm some conquest teams so you can actually do well in hard mode conquest. And just make sure you're maxing easy mode, normal mode conquest as soon as possible, so you can do hard mode when it comes along. And that's kind of it. Hopefully that was somewhat useful. But yeah, guys, I did it for my account to get Cam finished. Like if it's like 50 shards, why not? But when it's like hundreds, I can never recommend you guys to do it. It's just such a waste. Anyways, guys, it's been a really fun stream. I'm going to go head off, so thank you all for watching, and as always, guys, have a glowing day.